Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Another cool morning, minus 37. And the old V10 hasn't ran for 2 days. It's got a bad fuel pump. It leaks the fuel back, so even when it's warm, it has a hard time starting. We'll see if she starts though. Holy smokes. She's a chill. Oh, they're frozen. Nope, wrong key. Wrong key here. Let's try this. There she goes. Oh, we got the club. We got the club on her. Oh, she's chilly. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna cycle the key a few times. Oh, shut that off. Shut that off. Okay. You can hear the pump start to work when the fuel's there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There she goes. There she goes. This truck is unbelievable, folks. Now, oh, I can hear some ticking going on. So I'm running 1030, just regular 10W30 oil with Lucas oil stabilizer, and I got the thick stuff. I just haven't had a chance to swap it out. And we'll look at that oil pressure. This isn't easy on your engine right now, for all you folks tuning in. Oh, come on, girl. Where's that oil pressure? That's not good at all. I better shut it off. Well, she fired right up, but good way to screw an engine here. Well, I might have to go plug her in. This is why you run synthetic oil, folks. Okay, we're gonna go plug it in. That's way too long for the oil pressure not come up. Okay, so I got a little bit. This is what I used to run in my diesel. It's synthetic oil. It is 40 weight, but it's 5 when it's cold. And so until I can swap it out later on today, I'm gonna warm this up right now, this oil inside, and then I'm gonna pour it in the engine when it's good and warm, and then we'll see if that'll help it bring the oil pressure up. I might even put a little bit of sea foam down the oil. I was gonna do that the other day, and I wish I would have now, because it would have thinned the oil slightly, and I was gonna change it, but I didn't pay attention to the weather, and I didn't realize it was going to get quite this cold. So it's almost minus 40 Celsius. That's way too cold to have regular oil in your engine. Okay, we'll go warm it up. Okay, well, I went into my camper, and I'm going to grab some sea foam, and we're going to put this in it. This is going to thin out the oil a little bit. I usually do this just before I change the oil anyways, and so yeah, that'll help thin it out slightly. And then I've got the warm oil warming up inside. We'll see how this goes. Put the sea foam in it. I put 5W40 synthetic Shell Rotella T6. That's all I had here, and we'll see what happens. I warmed it up. We'll see if the sea foam in that can bring this oil pressure up. And I can hear the fuel pump working now, so. Well, I can hear my power steering pump whining just very little. Come on, girl. Come on. Any day now would be nice. This would be a good time for some old Duralube in the engine. Come on. Oh, not good at all. See what she sounds like under there. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Haha, we got her. Freaking 5 minutes later. Well, this old girl keeps running after this. It's got 313,000 kilometers. Well, we'll see how that pans out. I can always come and swap it, but right on. We got oil pressure. Okay, now if you notice, after I put the Seafoam in it and the warmed up synthetic 540, if you notice this time when I fired it up, you didn't hear the tick, right? So I think what happened was it actually was getting oil pressure to the engine and the top end and all that. It just wasn't getting to the sender at this point. But in the very first, like when I first fired it up in that first video, you could definitely hear the top end clicking. The oil wasn't getting there. So, yeah, that Seafoam works really good. It looks like I put a ton of it in there the way it was recorded, but I didn't. I just put a little bit in there, just enough to thin it out. And then I got to let this thing warm up, and we're going to go and we're going to go and rescue, I got to go rescue a buddy. I'm trying to hurry up here. He's his side-by-side broke down last night. It's been stuck in the side of the road, so I'm going to try to go help him and his dad get it out. So I've never in my life had a vehicle that took so long to bring up the oil pressure. So don't use Lucas oil stabilizer. Like, don't use the conventional stuff. They have a synthetic version for this, apparently. Like, I've seen it before there. And honestly, this truck used to burn a bit of oil, or it seemed to use oil. Like, I could never really smell it. And as soon as I put the Lucas in, it doesn't use hardly any oil at all now. So that did do its job, but it's just too thick for these Canadian winters, you know. It was pretty much minus 40 last night, so. Warmed up now to minus 31 or something like that, so. We'll do another video to show the difference of synthetic oil, how that oil pressure will come right up. Just purring away. She's got an exhaust leak under here too.